Countryfile returns to our screens tonight as the team venture across the UK meeting inspiring young people participating in the Countryfile Ramble for BBC's Children in Need. Some segments of the program, which airs weekly on BBC One, can spark fierce debate online. Among the presenters is Charlotte Smith, part of an 11-strong team that covers rural, agricultural and environmental issues across the British Isles. Speaking to Express.co.uk, she said she doesn't get involved in the online criticism that might come her, or her colleagues' way. She said, "I don't get involved, to be honest, that's how I do that it's above my pay grade." One such segment that drew a bitter backlash was when Charlotte went to investigate the impact of Brexit on the UK's fishing industry in February, and whether fishermen and women had been provided with the outcome they wished for. The UK and European Commission will hold talks tomorrow amid an explosive row over the number of licenses granted to the French to fish in British waters. Charlotte explained how British waters have been at the heart of our national identity for years, and have been the subject of endless political debate. The British fishing industry has survived just about everything that has been thrown at it along the years. Charlotte continued, many of the UK's fishermen voted for Brexit because they believed a deal promised them control of our waters and our fish stocks. But when it came, fresh fish and seafood exporters were far from happy with the agreement, swiftly highlighting their frustration. She said new custom arrangements and red tape were causing ruinous delays within days of the Brexit deal. She spoke to Welsh exporter Nerys Edwards, who claimed she had been forced to fill in 52 different pieces of paperwork to export 900 kilograms of shellfish to Europe. Ms. Edwards said, "One week you've got it right, the next week they wanted different color ink on their health certificates." She said the situation was really stressful, and shellfish were dying on the lorry for every hour that drivers are delayed. Charlotte explained that, for some fishermen and women, the paperwork is the least of their problems. They've now been banned from exporting live oysters, mussels, clams and cockles to the EU unless they've been treated in purification plants. Purifying these shellfish shortens their shelf lives, so many will die en route to EU buyers. Rules within the bloc state that these specific shellfish, called bivalve mollusks, must be improved from unpolluted waters, classed as A, or be purified before being sold. The majority of British waters are Class B. However, before Brexit, British producers would send their foods to the continent, where they would be purified before then being sold to consumers. Charlotte said, the impact of all that is still being felt by crews around the country, and they're angry. They say in negotiations with the EU, the government sold them out. She spoke to Paul Joy, chair of the Hastings Fishermen's Protection Society, who explained he voted to leave the EU as the fishing industry was promised a 12-mile exclusion zone around the area's waters. He told the program, it was promised we would have a minimum of a 12-mile limit if we took back control of territorial waters, and unfortunately that was caved in at the last minute as a concession for other advantages for the country. It wouldn't be an advantageous project to become a fisherman today, and it's not something you'd want to invest money into for the future. However, Countryfile viewers objected to the segment. Twitter user @LisaWister14 said, "What is happening to Countryfile? I feel like I am watching a politics show. Switching off." Another user, @WolfOnABridge, wrote, BBC Countryfile doing what it does best by saying Brexit was a bad thing. A third, @Dave M. Jacobs, labeled the segment a shocker. A fourth agreed with the Beeb, highlighting the issues. The uncomfortable truth is that Brexit is a disaster for those industries it was supposed to protect.